After this video, you will learn how you can start a cassava plantation business and all that is involved in starting a cassava plantation business. Now, why do you need to start a cassava plantation business? First of all, it contributes to food security, it supports economic development, it brings about long-term financial viability, it is an essential agricultural service, consistent demand of this product is in the market, there is a manageable competition, not many people enter into this business due to what it involves, there's potential for expansion, there is also job creation, it creates job for a lot of people that are unemployed. How do we start this cassava plantation business? The first step you need to take is to carry out market research and planning. And what does it involve? It involves identifying the demand for this product in the area you want to start. It research local and international demand for cassava and its products like the flour, starch, ethanol. Competitive analysis is also what you need to do. Understand existing suppliers, their pricing and market share. Identify target market, determine potential buyers, including processors, exporters, and the local marketers. Now, the second step is to develop a business plan. A business plan involves, it's just like a summary of what the business involves, what the business you want to do involves, and how you are going to make that business to be a success. First of all, the executive summary, outline your business goals, competition, the concepts of the business, the goals of the business, the mission of the business. All right. So the marketing strategy as well you're going to take to achieve this business, like how you will penetrate the market and attract buyers. Financial plan, you calculate your startup costs, expenses, revenue projection. Also, your business plan as well involves the operational plan, describing how you're going to plant your product, your planting schedule, the crop management practices, the harvesting plans. Also, risk assessment is also involved. Identify potential challenges like weather, pests, market volatility. Okay, so you need to select suitable farmland. Choose farmland that is well drained, that has a well drained soil, appropriate fertility and access to water. So you might want to do soil testing to conduct soil analysis to ensure it meets the cassava growth requirements. Also, then you now have to prepare the land by clearing the land, plow the land, and ensure proper drainage. Let your land be a land that is fertile and let it be spacious enough. A plot of land at least would do, and or more, or even acres or hectares of land if you have the resources. All right, so this first step you need to take is to select the cassava variety that you need to choose high yield, disease resistant cassava varieties. Okay, that has the ability to do well in the location or the soil type that you have chosen. Source healthy cuttings from reputable suppliers, all right, that you're going to plant healthy cassava stems or cuttings. Please kindly subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do so. The fifth step you need to take is the cultivation and planting, crop management. So you need to plant at the rainy season, plant during rainy season. Also, now when you are planting, space you need to space this the cuttings by 1 meter apart and plant at 45 degrees angle. Okay, that's those cuttings that you've got. When you are planting them, plant them 1 meter apart and 45 degrees angle. Regularly weed the plantation, helps the crop to grow well and not to have a problem with weeds. Okay, so another thing to do is to apply fertilizers like organic manure, NPK fertilizers based on soil test. Monitor and manage the disease and the pest. Control the pests that can affect your product, all right, or the crops. So the sixth step you need to take is to now harvest your cassava. After 8 to 12 months of planting, most cassava products must have be due for harvesting. So when you are uprooting the roots, try to do so carefully so that it will not have problems, to not damage the roots. Try to uproot roots carefully when you are harvesting. All right, so you might want to do that in a dry season. So now in a post-harvest handling, most people, after harvesting, they don't know how to handle the product, how to preserve the product so that they don't get bad. So you need to properly handle and transport harvested roots to minimize damage and deterioration. Store in a cool, dry place to extend the shelf life of the cassava tubers that you have harvested. So the 8th thing you might want to do is to process and add value to the cassava. If you don't want to continue to store the tubers like that, you might want to process them into like drying them and milling them, or you can, or if you don't, or you might want to just sell the raw roots. So another thing you can do is to add value to the cassava, like exploring opportunities to add value, like processing the cassava into flour or starch, as you can see, or into flour, starch, or even gari. All right, so I've made a video on how to process cassava into gari. I will link that video in the description box of this video. Right, that will help you to know how to process cassava into gari. All right, monitor and evaluate your growth in business. So you need to have like some performance metrics, like your yield per hectare, production cost, and revenue, how you are doing in this business. Also, continuous improvement, adapt to your strategies based on lessons learned and market feedback. So when you have planted, after each planting and harvesting cycle, you might want to know how much cuttings did you plant, and how much revenue did you get per hectare of land that you cultivated. And you now know how you can improve in the next planting season, how you can progress and make the business better. So the 10 things actually you need to do is now to sell, marketing and sales. This is very, very key. You need to market your product, develop a marketing strategy to reach potential buyers. Your sales channel has to be top notch. Establish relationship with processors, wholesalers, retailers, and export planners. In fact, before you even plant, as in your business plan, you need to know who are you selling this product to, and you need to have the good established relationship with them, so that once you are harvesting your cassava, you already know how they are going to be sold and have the appropriate channel for selling them and making your money. All right, so the 11th thing is you need to now manage your financial system, okay, by budgeting, monitor expenses and revenue to ensure profitability. Investment, you need to also consider investing profits into expanding operations and improving efficiency. So when you've made profit after the sales, you need to now know how to upgrade, how to further better improve your farm and business operations as regards the planting of cassava. All right, as we are considering. So what you now need to do is to comply. You also need to comply with regulatory requirements. Very, very important. Obtain necessary permits and adhere to local regulations. Meet quality standards for production and processing. Now, most times there's the regulatory system when it comes to agriculture. In this aspect of agriculture, mostly comes in place when you are talking about processing your cassava into food like gari, or into starch or ethanol. That is where most of the regulatory requirements come in. All right, but when you plant and you harvest, there's no much regulatory requirements around that. Okay, there may be, but not as much as when you are processing. So when you are processing into staple food, then you might want to consider the regulatory requirements that is involved in order not to be on the wrong side of the law. All right, consider scaling up in terms of expansion. Consider scaling up operation based on market demand and profitability. All right, maybe you planted this quantity and you have a good profit. You might want to extend, scale up and extend your capacity and reinvest the money that you've made. Also, diversification is important. Explore diversifying into related products, expanding into new markets. All right, in conclusion, so starting a cassava plantation business requires dedication. It requires knowledge of agricultural practice and a strategic approach to market your product effectively. So by following these steps that I've given to you and adapting to local conditions, you can be able to establish a sustainable and a profitable cassava farming business. Now, if you need me to do a business plan for you on this cassava business plan, or cassava production, cassava plantation, or any other business plan, any business, I can help you to do a professional business plan that you can use to seek and to get support or loan from financial institutions like the Bank of Industry or any other bank, commercial banks, and all the rest of that. Or you want to seek angel investors, people you can partner with to join your cassava production business. You want me to do a professional business plan for you, please send me an email. My email address is in the contact detail is in the description box of this video. Also, you want to join our free Telegram channel. In that Telegram channel, we share information on how you can start and grow different businesses and even investment. All right, and all things that can help you to be a good entrepreneur. Join our free Telegram channel. The Telegram channel is in the description box of the video. The link to that Telegram channel is in the description box of this video. So till I come your way next time with another useful content, do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.